Hey guys, today we're making these delicious milk tarts. They're so easy to make and it's a perfect recipe that's quick and easy to follow. It doesn't take much time and is super easy. As always, the full recipe will be in the description box below and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Okay, so we're going to start off in a bowl and you're going to add in your softened butter. To that, you're going to add in your sugar, and then with your electric mixer, you want to beat this until it's light and creamy. It should become pale in color, like this. Next, you want to add in your egg, and your vanilla, and then beat this with your electric mixer until it's well combined. It should look like this. Next, you want to scrape down the sides of the bowl just to ensure that everything is well incorporated. And then just beat it once again until fully combined. Next, you're going to add in your flour. Now use the flour as required and don't add too much. And then add in your milk, your baking powder, and a pinch of salt, and then just mix that all together. It's much easier to first mix this with your electric mixer, and then once it starts to thicken, then you can use your hands and mix it till it forms a nice soft dough. Add in flour as required, but don't add too much. And then just go in with your hands and mix to form a soft but firm dough. And it should look like this. Then you can set that to the side. And then you can take your foil containers and you can use whichever size you want. And then just spray these with your cook and bake non-stick spray so that they don't stick. Next, roll out a pinch of your dough that we've made and then place it into your foil and then just shape it with your fingers and make sure it goes a bit on the sides up so that when it bakes it doesn't shrink too much. And then with your knife you're going to just cut the edges off. Now again, make sure you leave some on the top so that it doesn't shrink too much. And then just shape it as needed. And then repeat with all of your foils until all your dough is finished. It should look like this, and make sure you poke some holes with a fork before baking. And then you want to bake this at 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes or until golden brown. But make sure they don't burn. Once they're out of the oven, leave them to cool. Now we're going to be making the custard, and for that just add in your milk and butter to a pan or a pot, and then just set that to the side. To a separate bowl, you want to crack in your eggs. And then add in your corn flour and your regular flour, and the sugar, as well as a generous splash of some vanilla, and this will give your custard a nice flavor. And then just mix that all together with a whisk until there's no lumps and it's super smooth like this. Then you can set that to the side, and with the milk and the butter that we put in a pot earlier, you're going to take this over to the stove and on medium heat let this come to a boil. Once it's boiling like this, make sure you keep whisking so that it doesn't burn. And then you're going to add in the mixture that we've made earlier in a slow and steady stream while mixing. And then just keep this on medium to low heat and cook it until it's thickened. It won't be too thick, but don't worry, as it will set in the fridge. It should look something like this. And then let that cool down slightly before pouring it into your baked tart shells. And I find it easy to use a ladle to just scoop it in. And repeat with all your tarts. And then you're going to dust this with some cinnamon and a sieve, and just dust it generously on the top. And once they're dusted with some cinnamon, then you can store this in your fridge. And that's it. That's how easy and simple it is to make these delicious milk tarts. They're easy to make and super delicious. They taste just like the bakery milk tarts and are amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a giant thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every Sunday. I'll see you in my next video.